Welcome back, Legends. Today I'm doing the third of my red border farms and we're running Vox Obscura. Messed that up. I've done videos on Operation Seraph Shield and Presage, so if you're interested please check them out on the channel as well. But to set this one up, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Advanced just so we can run through things quite quickly and we'd get the 2 drops, and then we'd also go to Classic Collector. And that's going to set us up for those old school red border drops. I'm just going to go into this. I'm running the same build. I'm going for my Void Titan. We're using Stronghold, Praxic Blade, Gnawing Hunger and Bitter End. We're doing our Sentinel with Warded Dawn. We've got Shield, Vortex, Controlled Demolition and Bastion. And our fragments are Vigilance, Dilation, Harvest, Dominating and Starvation. 105 for health, 150 for grenade and 200 for weapons. Now I have got all the red borders in this one, so when this comes at the end you're going to see an old school weapon drop rather than red borders. But what I wanted to do is just finish out the series and also give a walkthrough for anyone that might not be just familiar with the exotic mission. All we're doing is following the path here, and we're just taking it as we go. We've got a chunky enemy at the back here, so we're taking out the Colossus, just with something a bit heavier, and then going for the axe. We're heading into the bunker. And so we just hack the terminal. And as we come through, we're watching the people on the right hand side down here. And moving on, and we're just watching the turrets up top. One there, I really like Gnawing Hunger for this, for the gun and run. As you see, I can move through, watching those 2 Scions there and one over here. And then I'm going to take the Interceptor.
The clock is running.
And then I'm just going to keep going here and just take out these people as they spawn. And then actually I'm going to just drop out of this because I'm finding that my guns are actually more effective than the Interceptor, and I want to take out this pilot quite quickly. Right, I think we're good for that one, so we're now going for these. And like I said, I'm liking Gnawing Hunger for destabilising and also the ad clear and the armour reload. Turret here, turret on the right hand side down here. I want to be fairly quick and take out this turret here, and then come down and look for the Scions that are in this room. Got one there, and I've got the Incinerator. There's usually about 2 or 3 other Scions around. There's one. Now, from here, we can probably get barricade here, and that just gives us a shield here when that starts to hit. We can switch over. But the tank can do damage, so it's good to have something here and a little bit of cover. Right, now we're waiting for our tank to spawn. We'll just reload. No, I have to clear out some people first. This always takes a little bit of time.
Good job clearing the air, Guardian.
I want to take out the Thresher first.
She weighs more than my bird.
And the anti can deal your tank a surprising amount of damage, so be cautious with them, because you can walk into the next section with a lot of health drains just because of those. You can see that I got stuck on that part, and it took about a quarter of the health off. You can respawn your tank in the next section, but it usually happens after you've taken out the other 2 tanks as you come through. So if you're able to do that on reasonable health, it makes things a bit easier. Okay, moving into the next part here, we've got that tank spawning.
I've missed being your eye in the sky. Give 'em hell!
I just want to take this one out fairly quick without taking too much damage. I'm going to use my second fire and get a clear shot. Very close to it. Same place for this one here. Try to take it out. Notice that because of the scions, you also have bombardment from above. It's good. So my health's in reasonable shape, so I'm just moving straight on to take
legions. It cannot be allowed to
power
corrupt them.
sources.
The electric offers power
Where's that getting stuck?
that always be attracted to those who are desperate.
Watch the threshers and cement. When it's getting like that, you don't want to be in an explosive tank, so when I see the red, I'm switching over. These starts going to light you up. The scorpion one's going to really light you up, so just be careful. I can't seem to hit it now, which is annoying.
The Scions spotters are brave to risk their lives targeting the artillery.
They're foolish for taking to the field against us.
Kind of ignoring the dogs and just getting them around the hill. So we've got this other tank over here. So I'm just seeing what I can take out. And we will have the Simon spores up here as well. And there's a turret. No. Leave that one. Let's go another one. This is probably going to smash the tank as soon as we get there. That was lucky. But what I mean with this, I'm getting really good shot. Which I'm not getting. It seems like it's not yet. That's what's happening. Coming through here, I can get a shot at the door. Again, watch out for those turrets. And I'm on to the next section. Right, now the interesting part about the next section is if you die after this, you're going to respawn back here.
Saw what the darkness did to those aboard the Goliath.
So we're
My
getting
father
close to
was
the end,
corrupted by pride
but it's also fairly
long before he communed with the voice in the darkness.
fairly decent run if you make a mistake
Could
later on
not
in
be more
this.
disgraceful now than he was as emperor.
So this section here we just add in, and you potentially can run past this, but usually I just clear this section. I'm moving through to the back of the room, going through the door. And I'm going to take the right hand side. You can go down to the left as well. I just like to go to the right. Watch out for these because that will burn. And again, by taking these out, I've just got that overshield for coming down. That's going to be quite useful because you're going to go straight into some fire here. And I like taking heavy machine gun just for the range. Lets me clear out quite a lot here. And that joke's going to take out quite a lot. Not everything. But a reasonable amount is taken out. From there, move into the next section. I'm just going to go from the top left first. I'm going to glide along to the top right. You go down, take out the jump enemy. We'll turn around to hit the switch. Okay, first of 3 rooms done. And again, that's clear, so I'm going to try and move over. I'm going to watch this time, and I'm going to put the crosses. Watching for turrets at the back there, and another one there. But what's happened is the jolt has taken those out, which has done us a favour. I'm going to put a couple of ones over there, and then through this room. Got an enemy at the back, I can take it out, and then we took out most with the machine gun. And down to yellow bar. Not quite yellow, but you get what I mean. Hit the switch. Don't need the ammo. And final room. Going straight over. Now, I want to be careful because of that. That's deactivated, so I'm coming through. And I didn't get that, so I'm going to be cautious. Trying to get the stabilizer and get the shield. Didn't get it, so just want to take those and then move through this way and melee this one. That was awful. Right, no more. Okay, 3 sections done. As you're coming back through, just be patient. These will happen and they can burn, so it can move, set you up poorly for the next section. Time it wrong, you're going to get hit here. If you're lucky, you get over. And then I'm going to just from the left to the right, taking out the losses and the turrets at the bottom. If it gets overwhelming, I pop behind here. I think there's 5 down there. Now into the boss section. So moving through, I'm coming up onto this platform here.
Of Yerix, Callus,
I'm waiting for the boss to spawn.
Destroy them.
And I'm just going to try and build the boss up top here. If things go wrong, I'm going to try and come over this way. And when I go over here, I'm going to pop this, just for that healing. Now, that's put me in a bit of a good position for that, but I want to watch out for those. Got 2 turrets and colossus over there. I'm going to take turret first and then the colossus. I'm in quite a fortunate place for that fire. I'm going to come up again and take this part here. Just use the flexible blade to go around. There's a bit of a chance to take them out. I need to watch for those turrets as they come around. These can show. There's one more right here as well. Now I want to go to middle because I want to finish on the other side because the boss is going to come over that way. And if things get a bit rough, I can go down these corners at the back. Just controlling a couple of the ads before I start moving down there. Let's give me that overshield. And nice and simple, melee. Here, like that. It's going to come right up. And the influence and spin around as soon as I can land, and I'll finish it because it's going to block. Here. Close. It's a bit here for a second, but I can look back and look at the storm. Right, boss is still going on. I'm going to go up and around. I need to watch out for the turrets. Now, I'm taking these sort of top routes up here because I can come down to this one. I'm going to cut across because I think there's still maybe a turret left. And I don't want to be fighting that when I'm doing DPS on the boss. There we go. Now if we move over, lots of ads. Actually, I don't need to worry about them so much. The boss is going to come over to the side, and when he does, I'm going to pop my bubble. And then just waiting for him. There he is, he's a full tap. Right, up, trigger this, and done. As I said, because I've got the red borders, I won't see it in this one,
shows the same
but we should see
images
that old school
over and
weapon.
over, flashing almost too quickly to perceive. They will try to use our families
Interesting, I
against
didn't see it
us.
at that time, so let's see what we
First
got.
it was the
There it
warlock
is.
Osiris, and now Callus. They are
Right, if you stayed till the end of the video,
indistinct,
thank you very much.
as if multiple
And
pictures
if
were
you're
laid
interested
atop
in
one
running any
another.
dungeons, I'm happy to
Variations
take
on a
people through,
theme.
and please leave a comment and we
These
can work
must
something
be
out.
psionic divinations.
Until then, see you after.
Impressions of things yet